One of my favorite musicals of all time is My Fair Lady, the story about Eliza Doolittle. In the second act, Eliza sings a song called Show Me, and it's about how she wants her suitor, Freddie, to show her love, not just talk about it, not just sweet talk her, but to actually demonstrate his love by doing things for her, nice things for her. Well, today's lesson from the book of Deuteronomy is just about that. God says to the children of Israel, I don't want you to just talk about how much you love me. I don't want you to come into worship services and proclaim your love for me. I want you to show me that you love me. And here's how you can show me that you love me. You can obey my commandments. Well, the truth of the matter is when people hear that word commandments, it's easy to roll your eyes and say, oh, here we go. Another set of laws, another set of things that are just going to cramp my style. But that's not how God sees it at all. When God gives us commandments, He's really sharing with us His heart about how the world ought to be. And when we obey His commandments, what we're doing is we're saying, Lord, we love you enough to align our hearts with your heart, to align our ways with your ways, and so demonstrate our love. God said in His Word that the two greatest commandments were this: to love Him, to stick close to Him, and to love each other, to really, really demonstrate His love to the people around us. Now, the details of those commandments are things that involve restraint and not doing some of the things that we'd really rather do if we were being selfish. But really, overall, it's to love God and love each other. Now, you might say, hey, that kind of cramps my style. I mean, there's some things that I just want to do that I don't want to have to pay attention to what God thinks or what my neighbor thinks. But that's not how real love works. Remember when you first fell in love, how you were willing to make any kind of sacrifice for the person that you loved? And it was a privilege, not a burden. So it is in the Bible. In Psalm 119, it says this, oh, how I love your law. I meditated on it all day long. See, the psalmist is saying, I want to know what God is in your heart, God, and I want to love you by doing the things that are in your heart. Well, the truth is that if we really love God, obeying His commandments is a privilege, not a burden. I was thinking about this the other day. Actually, how well we obey His commandments, how well we follow His words, often a great barometer of how much we're in love with Him. So the question for this week is, if someone observed your life right now, what would they say the love quotient for God is all about?